tail lift turning way over there. There's a car over there right at the same time as that blue car. I think this is a cop coming up the street. He's gonna stalk me when he gets over here. This is a stalk pig. He's gonna stalk me at this garage door. And he's gonna turn behind me at the intersection. There's a dog barking right now. It just barked again right when I stepped on the street. Hearing the engine sound right when I walk by the corner of this building. These birds are flying in front of me at the other corner of the building. They look like stalker birds, probably. And then this bird, like, this is always stalker birds. But Sunday morning, it's always chiller on Sunday mornings till everybody gets out of church, and then they start stalking again. There's still stalkers out here though. There's one coming behind me right now, I think. He's gonna meet me when I get across the street, right? And there's someone walking out over there, stepping off the street. Right when I get across the street with the stalker car. And I don't know if that was a whitey. It looked like he was a little late for a corner. These birds were flying right over my head, and it's like there, where that happened. They were a little late for the corner of the Freemason building. This car right here, it's white. They always drive by there. I think there's more stalker birds. I'm hearing, I don't know, I think I heard a stalker sound. I don't know if it was a bird or a kid screaming or something. There's a plane flying behind me. I don't know if that's one. heard something. I don't know if it was an engine or what it was, but it just like got quiet right when I walked up to the street. It was like fading out, and it faded out when I got to the street. But yeah, it's like when there's nothing happening though, it's like they're just constantly leaving you in anticipation. Like, when's it gonna happen? What's it gonna be? Is there gonna be a siren? Like, even if there's nothing happening for a long period of time, it's like just know a stalker's coming around the corner at some point. That car looked kind of regular. Was that a regular car? Or is it gonna hit its brakes right now at the sidewalk or the curb? It's hitting his brakes right when I stepped on the street. This white truck, that tan car, looks stalkered up right when I get across the street. And then is he gonna drive by me, stalk the tan car that's turned in front of me? They always drive by at the corner of that house. I don't know if this is that same tan car or a different tan car. I've seen a tan car over there. He's about to drive out and he's probably gonna do it synced. And that just turned right there. It's probably synced. And then that's black car right as that silver car drove by me. He was right in front of me at the same time. And then that's a black car, and I think he probably pulled up when the silver car drove through the intersection or something. I didn't see it. And then, is that a YD probably? It's a corner building. But yeah, that tan car is just sitting there with his lights on. I got a feeling he's gonna stalk. I think his lights just turned off when I said that. See the stalker. This whitey just pulled up. And the white. Why did he take so long to turn? Is he waiting for the whitey to drive directly in front of me? car and a tan car, and that bird flew over my head at the exact same time. Got the 5G tower. Is it stalkers driving behind me? Probably. Saw the city maintenance whitey. You know those ones. So, saying. He had a red shirt too. That has a 93 and he missed the curb though. And then there's a few of them when I came out, they were like early. And sometimes they'll just all be early or they'll all be late. I think the sync machine needs to recalibrate. This motorcycle engine definitely sounds like a stalker truck engine or whatever it is. And then he's taking off when I get to the street. He's just like, and then he took off when I get to the street. And this car is a little late for the other side of the street. The license plate says C434. Hearing the engine sound, that sounds like a stink head. Might be that same engine sound again. You hear him? White truck just drove behind me. Probably a stalker. Another white truck just drove behind me. And another white car is driving behind me. And okay, that one wasn't white. siren. And like, I was walking by, I don't know, I think it's a sig siren. It's the last house on this side of the street. I was walking by like the corner of the house when the siren started. It's right here. It's right here. Right at the end of the bridge. This whitey truck backing out of the driveway. Well, here comes a fire truck. I think. Just turned his siren on right before he drove in front of me. What's this car? Here's a tan car. There's a white. It's pulled up. There's this red car. Did I catch him? He turned right when I got across the street. This white car is turning as this car is driving by. These white cars are pulling up to the intersection at the same time right now. Oh, National Guard siren? Sign me up. Hell yeah. Is he gonna drive by me sync too at the corner of this house? Are these sync heads probably? I don't know. Is this a whitey when I open the door? It's late. Speed up, whitey. Come on, whitey, step on the gas, you fucking terrorist.
You want a bag? $3.99. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
You too. There's a cop. He's going through the intersection. And this orange and this white car, you know. And then he's turning at the corner of his house. And then is this a blue car? Oh, that's a blue car too. Is that a tan car? Is this an ambulance? It's pulling up right when the light turns too. What's this? A blue car? These birds. This guy just took his card out of the ATM next to me. I remind you of a serial killer. That looks synced up. This car drove out in front of me right at the curb. And this guy, this bike, he's probably about to stalk me. He's gonna stalk. I think he just got on his bike right when that drove by me. This guy's going in the door of the house right next to me. And he's just standing on the porch staring at me. I knew he was gonna do something. That whitey was really late for the corner of the building. There's a white at the other corner of the building. Both corners of the building. The first one is an amateur terrorist, the COINTEL amateur. This red truck is probably a stalker, I don't know. Just got a feeling it's a stalker. This car is at the corner of the house. This car drove out when he drove by me, I think. And then he's kind of at the street. He had an 86 license plate. This squirrel just came down to the bottom of the tree right when I got across the street. I think he's a little stockhead. That's right at the edge of the grass. It looks like a stalker. Probably is. Here comes a white car. Is it a stalker? The corner of the building? It's like that corner. I don't know. Maybe not a stalker. That looks like it's at the corner of the building. This car is gonna meet me right at the intersection as this blue car comes out. And he's turning right when I step on the street. And he's gonna turn in front of me when I get across the street. And this other silver car came out right when the other silver car stopped to turn. And here comes another silver car. And here comes a whitey. And here's a alley. And there they all are at the alley. And then this guy on the bike is coming back out right as the whitey turns. It's the same guy. And then these birds are flying over my head. And then these birds look sick too. Here he is right at the intersection. Here he is right at the intersection. Right there. Here's a blue car. I don't know when they got out of the whitey. Probably synced. Here's a tan car. Wasn't perfectly synced. I think I saw another tan car in front of me at the same time though. Like I saw him crossing the intersection. I think he was in front of me at the same time. And this car, is it one? I don't know. What about this car right here in the corner of the building? It's tan. He's got one tail light. And then he's turning at the corner of that building, I think. Stopping there or something. Someone walking out of the gas station. Are they gonna sink? That car is right there, you know. Stalkers. Is it all just a bunch of stalkers? There's a car at an intersection again, and it's white again. And then the light just turned yellow right as he drives through, right when I get across the street. And then this whitey pulled up. And then he's turning out here. And then is that red car one? I don't know. Probably. Oh, she's talking to the whitey. And then she's walking away as this car, as like these cars start to drive. So stalkers. Are they all a bunch of stalkers? These are silver. That's turning over there, and it drives in front of me. There's all a bunch of stalkers. Has a C3 on it. He's meeting this car at the intersection. She's crossing the street again. She's talking to that car now. I don't know what she's doing. I don't know if she's a stalker or not, probably. I think this tail lift, you know, they gotta stop at the train track. And I think he did that. And he turned his hazards on when that other car drove by me, and then it's driving by right at this moment. The fuck was that? Was it at this curb? Okay. At a 99. He just hit his brakes right at the corner of the police station. I was like, is it a stalker? He's not synced up, but then he just did that. Stepped on his brakes for a second. At the corner of the police station. Hey, it says a B9. Yeah, I think those are stalkers. Let's go walk by a police station and see if they're stalkers. Were the police stalkered up this morning? This is blue car. I don't know if it's one or not. I don't know. Maybe not. They're just playing. Is he one? There's a whitey as the plane is directly next to me. And then he's gonna fly behind me. I don't know, I thought the synced up thing was gonna happen. He flew behind me. And lately, the planes have just been doing that. Like they'll fly next to me or in front of me synced instead of over my head. Yesterday's video, there's a plane flying in front of me synced. And I just keep seeing birds flying in front of me simultaneous. Like two birds fly opposite directions in front of me. That's precisely at that curb. Good sync. Good job. I guess. Kind of seems retarded to me, but oh, good sync. Good job, I guess. Kind of seems like a waste of life to me, but good job, I guess. Do they get paid gas money? Do they gotta pay for their own gas? See a white car coming. Is he one? His car is pulled up right now. This whitey just pulled up at the center of the street. There's a black truck when I get across the street. There's a black car when I got to the street. Oh no, silver car is turned over there when I got across the street. Chemtrailed up. It's a blue car. I'm hearing this bird's wings flapping behind me right when he pulled up. Just saying. I don't know if it's synced or not. It seemed like it was right at the exact same moment. Is there any birds that are unsynced? I don't know. There's a dog barking right when I take a drink of water. He's still barking. He started to bark when I took a drink of water. Last night they were making sounds outside my apartment. They were like loading up a trailer or something. I don't know what they were doing. Making all these loud sounds. And it was right as my water heater turned on. And then I saw Whitey behind that Whitey at the other intersection. And my refrigerator was making this clicking noise. It does that sometimes. It'll just be like at sync moments. It's turn on and off at sync moments. And my toilet was gurgling synced yesterday. There'd just be bubbles coming up through the toilet bowl at sync moments. There's 2 cars over there synced. One of them was a Whitey. And then there was a siren. Last night, I think. I can't remember if it was last night or this morning. I woke up in the middle of the night. Can't remember if it was then or this morning, but there was a siren, ambulance. They were shooting frequencies in my ears yesterday. When I was walking back from Walmart yesterday, there was these teenage girls in this blue car drove by me, and they're like, "Hey!" Right as they drive by me. They'll just yell shit out their window right as they drive by me. They'll just be like, "Ah!" And then one day this car drove by me and they're like, "We're watching you!" Right as they drive by me. Or they'll just honk their horn right as they drive by me. Or they'll just rev their engine right as they drive by me. Or they'll just roll their window down right as they drive by me. Or they'll stick their arm out the window right as they drive by me. There's a silver car right when the black car gets over there. There's another silver car. And he's turning at the same time. And there was a bird flying by at the same time when the silver car drove by. Or they'll just like take a drink right when they drive by me. Or they'll just like smoke a cigarette right as they drive by me. Or throw a cigarette out the window right as they drive by me. Or just whatever, touch their nose right as they drive by me, or scratch their head, or cough, or whatever. I don't know about this blue car yet. Is this talking? I don't know. There's a silver car. There's a white car and there's a red truck at the exact same time. They're stalkers. I don't know about the other cars, but they were stalkers. Probably the other cars. There's this car driving in front of me, right? There's just engine sound over here. I think it was a blue car. There's a cop going through the intersection, right? As that white car drove in front of me. And then this car, they're getting out of it, right? As the cop is driving in front of me, and that car is driving in front of me at the same time. They just dropped someone off, synced with the cop driving in front of me. They're gonna turn as the cop hits his brakes, or was it when he hit his brakes? I don't know. I think it was. I'm hearing this dog barking. He probably started barking when the cop turned. This guy's walking back now. There's an engine sound right when he steps on his feet. And then it's gonna drive by me. And this bird, they just got in the car when it drove by me, and this bird flew off of the bench when it drove by me. Right in front of me. Probably a sink bird. He's got a half a tail light, I think. I'm hearing this engine sound when he gets to the intersection. And then he's turning as his white truck is driving in front of me, and all these birds. These birds. These birds, man. Just stock it up. And I haven't been looking at the police station. Did the piglet go in the door synced? Probably did that already. Someone else across the street is another one. I don't know, man. This white truck, is he on? Yep, he's on with the red truck. There's a blue truck right when I get to the sidewalk. He's just sitting at the stop sign wasting his life away. This white car, I think you stalked me over there. There's these two cars at the same time as each other. And it's here. And then he's hitting his brakes at the, and then I heard an engine sound at the same time. And then he's hitting his brakes again, synced right here. And then this is a tan car, I think, or a silver car, and I heard a dog bark at the same time. That might not be one, I don't know. And the light just turned green right now. And there wasn't a stalker at the intersection, but there's a car coming behind me now, and he's probably gonna sink. Is he gonna sink? He's pulling up here to the intersection behind me. I think he has a blue shirt. And he was hitting his brake synced there, and I think he's a sinkhead. Just a little sneakier sinkhead, but he's still a sinkhead. He's stopping, he's hitting his, he's meeting a whitey at the intersection. And where's it pulling up to the intersection? It's a little late for the door. Just tail lift right now. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right there. There's this truck right here. What's this one? Is it 88? Seeing a whitey way down the street, I think. This truck just drove out at the corner of the bank. Birds are crazy, man. There's a car driving through it's a blue car, driving through the intersection at the crosswalk. I love recording on Sunday mornings and nighttime because it's just all synced cars. It's just really obvious. There's no other cars on the street except synced cars. It's a white truck way over there, right here. I keep seeing cars way over there at the light that look synced. And there's a few of them that might not be synced though, but there's a bird right now. It's like, but yeah, it's just 99% sync cars on the street though. It's just really obvious. This has an 88. See what I mean? Just no cars and then an 88 right there. I saw Whitey. Keep seeing a bunch of sync cars way at the light ahead of me. I think this red one is sinking at the light. And he's pulling up at the corner of Harbor Bar to this intersection. And he's gonna drive by me at the other corner of Harbor Bar. And then there's a Whitey. And there's a Whitey. And there's a tan car. Is this a tan car, I think? Pulled up to the intersection right across the street. And then he's turning sings. These birds are going crazy. They're probably stalker birds. I don't know. There's a Whitey. There's a white truck. There's that tan car again at the same time as the white truck. There's the Whitey. There's a car right here. There's these cars right here. There's a red car. There's a blue car with the red car. I think, was it blue or gray? I can't tell. There's a black and silver car. There's a corner of a building. Here's another silver car. This car is turning right now. There's a white going through the roundabout when I walk up. There's his car turning and he drives in front of me. There's the sync heads, the entire video again.